Hello and welcome back everyone, I'm Banana and this is Mass Effect. We are still in Peak 15, the research station on Noveria. Now we just talked to Han Olar. He is the last and sole survivor of the hot labs. And he just said that he, well, kind of killed one of his colleagues by closing a door right in front of her. And yeah, she got slaughtered by whatever they set free. He also told us that whatever they set free are the Rechni, which have been extinct for, well, quite a long time. Or so it seems, but they found an egg and brought them back from the dead, which he said in retrospect wasn't very smart. Anyway, hopefully we will find out a little bit more about the Rechni War in the future. If not, I'm trying to read up on it again, or maybe I'll remember a little bit more and tell you about it. Anyways, what you might be screaming you might have been screaming at your monitor or your computer screen because I didn't open this aid station. Let's see what it does. We'll just get to Matriach. Okay, that's actually not too bad. Let's talk to this guard.
You're not part of the crew.
Yeah, I'm not.
Call me Shepard. I'm a Spectre sent by the Citadel.
There aren't any human specters. Look, Plague doesn't care who you are. This lab is under quarantine.
Fair enough. Also, there are human specters. Well, actually, no, they aren't. Let's talk to Han Olar again. I feel like we missed something.
What?
Alright, we didn't.
I'll be leaving now.
So, he's actually right. There aren't any human specters. They're, plural. There's just one. That's us. So yeah, he's technically correct. And being technically correct is the best way of being correct if you like to be a smart ass who doesn't have any friends. I know that because I like to be technically correct. People don't like it. People really hate it when you tell them that you're technically correct. Anyways, let's talk to Captain, what was his face again? I know he's somewhere around here. Just try and talk to him. Because it seems like it's the only thing that we can actually do at the moment. Man, that's a real maze up here. Kind of a labyrinth. The only thing that's missing is a Minotaur. Anyway, let's talk to this guy and let's see where this leads us.
Something you need?
Look, I want to help Dr. Cohen save some people.
I've heard about the problems in the quarantine lab. I'd like to recover the toxin cure.
God, I wish we could help those guys. I really do, but we can't risk contamination now.
We're not part of your defense plans. We're consuming extra rations, extra metagel.
Yeah, but you also have extra guns. All right, you want to gamble with your life, you're not under my command. I'll have the guard let you in, but he'll lock the door behind you. He'll run a full scan before he'll let you out. If there are any anomalies, you stay in there.
Fair enough.
Those are reasonable precautions.
I'll radio ahead to let the guard know. Good luck.
I've got work to do.
You and me both.
I said thanks for the good luck, but I'll make my own luck. That's how I roll. Alright, so if I understood this correctly, we should have done this before, because I think we now have to go, to quarantine. Now we have to go down this way again. So, yeah, we made an extra loop, extra run up and down, but hey. What can you do? It's not that big of a deal. I like the level designs, actually. They aren't really that, huge or anything, but it still kind of feels really, I don't know, it feels in a really nice proportion, Anyway, let's talk to Han Olar again. Maybe now he has something to say.
What?
Oh, alright, he does.
I'll be leaving now.
Yeah.
What do you want?
I have Ventralis' permission to go in there.
Yeah, he radioed. He also said you have to prove you're not contaminated to get out. You got a death wish? You should stand watches on the barricade.
Well, okay. Just for good measure. It's check all of these rooms first. Oh, look at that. Decryption too low. I feel like we've read that before. I think we're full on medkits, so let's use one and pick that up. Perfect. So as you can see on the right hand side, Medigel 0, actually it tracks you know, the differences. And since we used one and picked one up really short afterwards, it's just, you know, the change in Medigels is 0. Alright, doesn't seem that there is anything dangerous in here, so we just press the make cure button. That's every lab actually has this, just to make sure. It's kind of like the button you see in all these detective series, the all better button when they, you know, have a photograph or something. Okay, so how are we actually going to do this? Let's press the start mixing button. Alright. Okay. That seems interesting enough. Whoa! Okay, we kind of missed that one. Let's try it again. So I think we should click between those, huh?
Your mission ends here, Shepard.
We'll see about that, bitch.
Gotta love Rex.
What happened to Ventralis's man?
I didn't have permission to come in. He got in my way. I was ordered to eliminate you should the opportunity arise. And here you are, trapped in this lab. Weapons free!
A Geth collaborator. Oh my god, she's an Asari commander, that's not good. What? Oh, she knocked... Really? Really? You gotta be effing kidding me. Yep. Yeah, we're boned. That's it. We're done. We can't do anything. She knocked us out of the level by using a psi power. Doesn't seem like we can get actually out of here. Nope. We're done. Alright. I'll be back in a second. Alright, we're back mixing the cure. Let's try this. Shouldn't be that hard. Only the last one is really weird because it's a switch and paste.
Your mission ends here, Shepard.
We'll see about that, bitch.
You're a sleeper agent for Benezia.
I was ordered to eliminate you should the opportunity arise. Weapons free!
We really should not try and should not try to be over there. Let's go for a singularity on Liara. That should really do some work. Let's use warp on Rex. Ha! She got smashed by the crate! That's amazing! And I think she got knocked out of the level. Yeah. Oh man. That's also pretty cool. Yep, there we go. She got smashed by the crate. That's... Come on, that's pretty funny. And we also knocked her out of the... kind of out of the level again. See, that's... the second time actually we got... well, when we got stuck over here. Was the second time we actually died to, you could say, somewhat a glitch. You might remember the I don't know, the loops we did with
The Asari garroted the guard, no witnesses.
Not too bad. And he said he wanted a, you know, a quiet job. It's called the guys on the barricade up there suicide. Oh well. I'm sorry.
They came out of there.
Where? The Geth?
You mean the inorganics the Asari had with her?
Benezia brought them with her.
Interesting, actually.
How can I get into the maintenance area?
A team lead would have access. Like Dr. Cohen. He's in the medical bay.
I'll be leaving now.
That is actually also pretty nice to know. Now we actually saw that the maintenance area over here is actually off limits, can't go in. But you know, we just got you know, a favor for Mr. Cohen, or Dr. Cohen actually. So maybe, you know, he'll give us his access pass as some kind of payment for getting a cure. You know, favor for a favor. That's how these games work. Not only games, that's how a lot of things work actually. So you just saw us what Sorry Commandos can do, and it is really, really, really bad. That's the only thing that I would criticize here, is that you can get knocked off limits or out of the, you know, the playable area and can't get back in by a lot of skills, different skills. To Med Bay, yeah, that's where we want to go. So, Doctor, we got your cure. Wasn't even that difficult, we just had to press the button 3 times.
Is that the cure? You did it?
That Asari scientist, the one in the mess hall? She just tried to kill us.
Alestia? That's unbelievable. Well, I don't know much about her. She arrived a month ago. One of the shareholders pulled strings to get her here.
Let me guess. Saren the Spectre.
Yes. I think that was the name. I don't pay attention to the other research teams. Look, the guards, they've been more on edge since you got here. I think they were expecting you. And there are more labs in the back. The guards won't even let me back there. Just people with clearance.
Let's talk about getting into maintenance, actually.
What about the maintenance area? Do you have access to that?
The maintenance area? Yes. Take my pass. But there's just snow back there. Let me see that file. An extension on Phelps' work? I thought he was on the right track. I can't thank you enough. That... Oh, God, what a cliché. You saved their lives. Do you know that?
Could you spare a few medical packs? They're worth their weight in gold up here.
You didn't get these from me. Ventrolis wanted them saved for his people. I need to administer this. Thanks again.
Yeah, no problem, sir. Wow, 24 Paragon points. Huge deal. That's actually pretty nice. Also, some Medigel, always appreciated. I mean, I'm not really using it as often as I should. But I think I'm doing a good job on conserving them. Okay, so we have the back door now. Yep. It seems like we need to use... It's always at a bad time. Can't hold together. Okay. So it seems like we need to go back down the maintenance area again. Or the quarantine and barracks. Also, what he said that the guards are on edge and they were kind of waiting for us. That seems a little bit weird. I want to talk to the captain again. Even though we don't really have to. But you never know. You never know.
Something you need?
Yeah, I was yeah,
I've got work to do.
Let's tell him about
You
this.
and me both.
Also, one of his guards is dead now, see?
Something you need?
I was attacked by the Asari who was in here. She killed your guard.
Dr. Ayalis? But she seemed like the most stable one here.
She was a huntress pledged to the Matriach. A group of Geth were with her.
Geth? I didn't know. God's honest truth, I thought she was just another egghead. Son of a bitch.
I've got work to do.
You and me both.
Well, I think it was only fair that he got the information that one of his guys is dead. I mean, I think he should know. Also, he might want to send another guard down to the maintenance area. It's not so much the quarantine, you know, the lab that we were just in. It's safe anyway. I mean, we went in and came back out without anything, any damage, any contamination. So they don't really need to seal that off. But it seems like the maintenance area, the maintenance area should be guarded from the looks of it. Just saying. Just saying. Also, I think we're going to take a look at our inventory right now. Because, yeah, thought as much. Improved sighting, some phasic rounds are not that great. Shield regenerator is good. Shield battery is also not too shabby. Actually, some really nice things. This shotgun is also not too bad. But not really that great either. Just thinking if I have a better pistol for Liara. That's a heatsink, right? I like the Kessler 4 actually. The damage is a little bit lower, but she can fire more often and is a little bit more accurate. I feel like that's a good idea. Let's empty that. Give her the Kessler 4. And add a recoil dampener for even better. Let's go get a high caliber barrel. And add a heatsink as well. Oh yeah, we can't. But what about chemical rounds? I like him. This damage over time is not too bad. Nothing on this side though. We have a lot of Turian armor, but I don't know what good it does is. And he has the mercenary one. I think we're just giving him some, I would say, I don't know, some armor plating. Toxin resistance wouldn't be too bad here, actually. Let's take that and give Liara the same thing. Hardened Weave is good and all, but I feel like having toxin resistance, toxic seals too, yeah, 40% toxin resistance, is actually not too bad, seeing that everything poisons us here. Let's give a quick save.
What?
I'll be leaving now.
Okay, he has nothing to say. Alright, so, maintenance, eh? I just feel like pulling our guns out seems like a good plan. He said there's nothing but snow. I can only see rocks, to be honest. Ah, enemies up ahead. Recognize soldier. And we got poisoned. I think a medkit could actually be a good idea. Holy cow. You're getting wrecked by this poison. Also, it kind of looked like... Ah, yeah. Sneaking in, good idea. Oh, let's get a quick save done. It kind of looked like a curveball. Did you see that? The poison shot kind of followed us. I don't like this. I really don't. Alright. Seems to be the only way. There's a lab over here. Alright, alright. Matriach! Okay, I feel like we will use a medkit here. And quick save. You never know.
You do not know the privilege of being a mother. There is power in creation. To shape a life, turn it toward happiness or despair. Her children were to be ours, raised to hunt and slay Saren's enemies. I won't be moved by sympathy, no matter who you bring into this confrontation.
Liara's here because she wants to be, not because I asked her to.
Indeed. What have you told her about me, Liara?
What could I say, Mother? That you're insane? Evil? Should I explain how to kill you? What could I say?
Have you faced an Asari commando unit before? Few humans have.
I can't believe you'd kill your own daughter.
I now realize I should have been stricter with her.
Alright, so this was, whoa, a good choice, I think. The Asari command on the other hand, let's put a throw. Whoa, I'm CC'd. That's not good. Putting up the barrier seems like the next best idea. Come on. Oh, Benezia's power level, eh? Is it over 9,000? Oh, she called in. Oh, we're going flanked. That's not good. And we have absolutely no cover anywhere. Ah, that was too late. Darn it. Come on, get up. Get up and use it. Oh, they're getting flanked again. This isn't good. Good at all. Yeah, we're so dead. Let's use Unity just for good measure. I mean, getting her up could help a little bit, but I don't see what good it does. There's another Asari command over there, and we need a little bit of time for whatchamacallit. Let's use barrier again, I mean, just to make sure. Maybe we're just... Nope. Getting killed. This fight is really difficult. Let's try this again. Do we really have to talk all the... Oh my god. A lot of blah blah blah.
I won't be moved by sympathy.
Liara's
indeed.
What could I say, Mother?
Have you
So the only real trouble that we can have, or only real trouble, there's a lot of trouble that we can have. The thing is, getting CC'd by the biotic powers, or the biotic powers of our enemies, is a huge deal. If we can avoid it, great. Okay, so the first one's just getting killed by this is not a bad idea at all. Can we? No, we can't. I want to use a throw. That would be good. That didn't do anything. I think she's now calling the Geth. And we might want to relocate, actually. That would be a good plan here. Let's try and use skill. That wasn't too bad at all. One shot that guy. Got another. It's also pretty good. Use warp here. Yes. Whew. All right. A good start. Let's relocate to the right hand side here. Maybe that will help. There are some fusion cells up and running here that we could use to insta-gib someone. And we're still jammed. Nope. Where is she actually? Okay, she seems to be invincible here. Maybe we need to...
Shields disabled.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, there's a Geth still up and running. Oh, she's wrecking me. Barrier's up though, so let's move with barrier and go for a carnage. Come out. And gotcha. Oh, even more Geth. Holy hell, that's not good. Oh, that's even worse. Oh yeah, I am. Getting sniped is not nice. Okay, we need to wait until either barrier is back up or anything, because we cannot move with this sliver of health. Yeah, Liara got... Still need to wait. We can't do anything here. And he's going to get zapped. Can we just move over here, maybe? Tiny little bit out of range, no. Actually, why are you not using your assault rifle? That could help. We're going to use Unity to help her up, and then instantly use a med kit. That should help. So she's back up. going for a med kit here, and that should help. Oh, that was the wrong button. Let's go for Barrier and Carnage. Actually, might need to do this a little bit more. Can we use a singularity on them? That would be nice. Yeah, pull them out of their stupid cover. Nice try, brah. Ah, damn it, Rex got owned. That's not good. He is the most tanky thing that we have. Decryption too low. That was nothing new, actually. Seems like she is still... Yeah, she is still invulnerable. So we need to get rid of the Geth over there, but I want to stay in cover as best as I can. Yes! Sniped him.
This is not over. Saren is unstoppable. My mind is filled with his light. Everything is clear.
The Rachni didn't cooperate with you. Why should I?
I will not betray him. You will... You must listen. Saren still whispers in my mind. I can fight his compulsions, briefly, but the indoctrination is strong.
So you could turn on me again?
Yes, but it would not be my will, Shepard. People are not themselves around Saren. You come to idolize him, worship him. You would do anything for him. The key is Sovereign, his flagship. It is a dreadnought of incredible size, and its power is extraordinary.
Sovereign's not like other ships. Where did it come from?
I cannot say. The Geth did not build it. Its technology is far more advanced than that of any known species. The longer you stay aboard, the more Saren's will seems correct. You sit at his feet and smile as his words pour into you. It is subtle at first. I thought I was strong enough to resist. Instead, I became a willing tool, eager to serve. He sent me here to find the location of the Mu relay. Its position was lost thousands of years ago.
Someone on Noveria found it?
2,000 years ago, the Rachni inhabited that region of our galaxy. They discovered the relay. The Rachni can share memories across generations. Queens inherit the knowledge of their mothers. I took the location of the relay from the Queen's mind. I was not gentle.
How did the Rachni find it?
They searched, patiently. They are territorial creatures, driven to close any possible way into their systems.
Why does Saren need the Mu relay?
He believes it will lead him to the conduit. I would tell you more if I could, but Saren did not share his counsel with me. I was merely a servant to his cause.
You can still make it right. Give me the information.
I was not myself, but I should have been stronger. I transcribed the data to an OSD. Take it, please.
Knowing the relay's coordinates is not enough. Do you know where he planned to go from there?
Saren wouldn't tell me his destination. But you must find out quickly. I transmitted the coordinates to him before you arrived. You have to stop me. I can't. His teeth are at my ear. Fingers on my spine. You should... Oh, you should...
Mother! Don't leave! Fight him!
You've always made me proud, Liara. Die!
Alright, so we kind of know something about Saren's plans. That's not too bad. But what I really want now is barrier. Give me barrier. And fast. Because damn is she strong. Is she? Oh, she's backup. She's a lot of backup. That's even worse. I want, get me out of here. Whoa, there's another one. That's so good. Does that get me out? Oh, we're sitting ducks here. Please do not run in my shots, please. Thank you very much, if you'd be so kind. More sorry commandos. Not that I don't like them, but I wish they were on my side. Could you stasis one of them? Let's try. I am unable to move somewhat.
My shields are down.
Yeah, so... Yeah, I'm dead. Oh my god. How am I still alive? You know what? We're going to use Adrenaline Burst. That seems like a good plan now. Also... We can use Barrier again. And maybe Shield Boost? Give me Barrier. Would you be so kind? Thank you. We're losing shields rapidly, but it seems like we can't do it. Do we have warp bear? Yes, that should be it.
I cannot go on. You will have to stop him, Shepard.
Hold on. We've got Metagel. Maybe we can...
No. He is still in my mind. I am not entirely myself. I never will be again.
Mother.
Good night, little wing. I will see you again with the dawn. No light. They always said there would be a...
Wow. There she goes. Matriach Benezia. She's dead. Well, let's quick save here because holy crap, that was a hard fight. Anyways. We did it! We defeated one of Saren's allies, even though she said she didn't really do it willingly and she was kind of indoctrinated, I think was the word. Saren was in her mind and always kind of calling to her. That doesn't sound that great, does it?
This one serves as our voice. We cannot sing. Not in these low spaces. Your musics are colorless.
Musics? What?
Your way of communicating is strange, flat. It does not color the air. When we speak, one moves all.
This is going to be a fun conversation.
We are the mother. We sing for those left behind. The children you thought silenced. We are Rachni.
How are you speaking through her?
Our kind sing through touchings of thought. We pluck the strings, and the other understands. She is weak to urging. She has colors we have no names for. But she is ending. Her music is bittersweet. It is beautiful. The children we birthed were stolen from us before they could learn to sing. They are lost to silence. And their suffering, they cannot be saved. They will only cause harm as they are.
I don't understand. Why are your children killing people?
These needlemen, they stole our eggs from us. They sought to turn our children into beasts of war, claws with no songs of their own. Our elders are comfortable with silence. Children know only fear if no one sings to them. Fear has shattered their minds.
I understand. A child left alone in a closet until she is 16 would not be sane.
If you're sure they can't be saved.
It is lamentable, but necessary. Do what you must. Before you deal with our children, we stand before you. What will you sing? Will you release us? Are we to fade away once more?
There are acid tanks rigged up on that thing. Set them off. Millions of my ancestors died to put these things down. Don't let them come back.
They made a mistake. They let the Krogan go too far. This is a chance for us to atone. She has done nothing to us.
Your companions hear the truth. You have the power to free us, or return our people to the silence of memory.
Now, as you just heard, millions of Krogans died, and you might have seen it in one of the first times we came to the Citadel. There was a giant Krogan statue. Now, the war against the Arachni, that was a really bad war, and if I remember it correctly, then they just threw Krogans at them. Basically, they just took Krogans and threw them at the Arachni, just to hope that they will, wipe them out. And that's what they basically did. And that's why the Krogans are actually kind of, have this memorial on the Citadel. Anyways, let's ask this Arachni Queen what the hell her plans are, if we set her free or not. It's debatable. Let's just ask her.
If I let you live, would you attack other races again?
No, I do not know what happened in the war. We only heard discordance, songs the color of oily shadows. We would seek a hidden place to teach our children harmony. If they understand, perhaps we would return.
Are you a survivor from the war? A clone?
We do not know. We were only an egg, hearing Mother cry in our dreams. A tone from space hushed one voice after another. It forced the singers to resonate with its own sour yellow note. Then we awoke in this place, the last echo of those who came out from the singing planet. The sky is silent.
That is very cryptic. It's very cryptic. It's hard, but, Liara is kind of right, she didn't do anything wrong, she was captured. Her children were taken from her to just be bred to mindless warriors. This queen just seems to be actually kind of alright, doesn't she? So, I can't.
I won't destroy your entire race. You'll go free.
Are you stupid? Your people didn't fight these bastards, so maybe you don't get it.
Look, all three of those options are kind of right. I won't commit genocide. That is actually something that kind of is, something that you don't say every day, but it should be ingrained somewhere in your brain. The second is also kind of true. She's done nothing wrong. Her ancestors, yeah, but that's not really her, is it? And yeah, they could be a powerful ally. Let's go with the renegade option here.
I'd like to have the Rachni on our side in the future.
Do what you want. My people will clean up this mess later, just like we did for the Solarians.
You will give us the chance to compose anew? We will remember. We will sing of your forgiveness to our children.
Great. Bugs are writing songs about you. Mark my words, you'll regret this.
We might. But on the other hand, who knows what the future will bring for us and for the Rachni. At least the Rachni now have a future, and as she said, she will remember our forgiveness. Maybe that'll help. Because, you know, they could be powerful allies, couldn't they? Anyways, I think we have been doing this for a very long time, and we are almost done with Noveria. I think it's a good place to end this episode. So if you liked what you saw, then please consider pressing the like button. Have so a great deal, and I really do hope that I see you next time. Thanks for watching, and as always, auf Wiedersehen.